Welcome back. Well, as you can see, I am joined by the lovely ladies of Old Pros. We have Cheryl, Karen, and Sheila. Well, ladies, it's been a little while. How are you?
Great.
Good. We're all good.
Better.
You're all good? Y'all look great. Y'all look refreshed and ready to go, which is pretty much your MO, I think, is ready to go. Now, you guys have a brand new show that's coming up, and you know, I've seen the pictures, I've talked to the producer, and I have to say it looks racy, it looks fun, and there's a lot of music. I love it. You know, one of my favorite movies is The Producers, and I have to say that it looks kind of like that, but I'm going to let you guys tell me what it's about. So whoever would like to start, please do.
I'll start.
Yeah.
I decided in December, I saw an old video of one of the shows that Sheila had produced. It was a musical, and I watched the video for some reason, and I thought, you know, I called Sheila and I said, Sheila, we've got to do a show. So we got together and we decided we would do a musical. So we did everything ass backwards. We decided who could sing, and then what could they sing, and then we figured out what the story would be. And it really worked. So we wrote this script together, and then we begged people to participate, and we had a show.
Well, you know, sometimes it's better to do things that way, you know, and look what Dave said it's like one of the best shows. So I'm pretty excited for you guys.
Thank you.
So Sheila, tell me, okay, so did you guys like do your discussions over a bunch of wine and it just sort of came together, or, you know, how did you figure it all out?
It was like lickety split. She said, let's do it. And I sat down with her, and, you know, before you knew where you were, it was all done. And then, of course, the difficulty was rehearsal. You know, we intended to rehearse outside, and then we hit that very cold spell, you know, where it wasn't fit to go outside. So we recruited several people in the cast to use their houses. And they were very kind. Cheryl was one of them, and Sharon and David Deering. We used their houses and had a wonderful results, actually. I was flabbergasted, and everybody seemed to work on their own at home, on their song or their dialogue. You know, it was just a real easy show from a director's point of view. Luckily, I had a good musical director, Karen, and she sort of put it all together. And we started out, like I said, we started out using recordings, using karaoke, didn't we, Karen?
We did. We tried to do it with karaoke, but a lot of times karaoke isn't in the key that is comfortable for a lot of singers. So we ended up with Mark Hochberg accompanying for most of the songs, which was just fabulous because he's a genius. He can play anything in any key, and he can follow the vocal rather than having to be on track with the karaoke. It was really fun. And I have to say that I think part of the ease of putting this together was the fact that everyone was an old pro. They've all done things before in productions and knew what to do. So that made it so much easier.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the glory of Old Pros and belonging, is that you do get an opportunity to be in every aspect of a theater play or a movie or whatever it is that you're working on. You know, you can be the director, the producer, you know, whatever it is, you can be that person. And I think that's really the glory. And all of you have had many different hats with all the productions that you've done. So would you say that's one of the pluses?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very much.
I started off having never done anything, and now I'm doing a lot.
We got very lucky. We found a new guy who can really, really sing. You know, God, he's fantastic. So the next show we do, we're writing it around him because.
And Lisa, I just have to tell you, we found him on the pickleball court.
I love it. How did you know he sings?
Well, I knew him, and I had heard him, and I pleaded with him to join us, and he did.
Wow.
And he loved it. He loved it.
Right.
Is he a professional singer?
I don't know if he sung professionally, but he actually performs at the Creek occasionally.
Oh, okay, nice. That's a plus. Well, excellent. Wow, you're writing a whole show around him. That's cool. Wow. He
Whether he
doesn't feel
wants to or
special,
not.
I'm sure.
Whether he likes it or not, he's in.
And we just gave him a part on Tales from the Woods.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The new
Yeah.
guy.
The new guy.
He's in with both feet.
Oh boy, that's frightening. Karen, what can you tell me about this guy since you're in charge of the music?
Well, the first time I heard him was at a rehearsal at David Deering's, and I think it was David's. And anyway, he brought his guitar and he sang the song he was going to sing in the show. And I said, my goodness, you have a great voice. And he was just delightful to work with. He's a very nice person as well, which makes it easy. So
Takes direction.
Great.
Takes direction. If you take direction, you're okay with me.
That's true. If you don't come in with a big giant ego, it's all good because, you know, there's some changes that have to be made. Karen, let's talk about the music for the Salute to Old Broadway. How did you come up with all the songs?
Most of the songs, I think Sheila and Cheryl came up with.
Oh, okay.
Frankly, but some of it was just, well, we kind of know each other's strengths. So, you know, it was kind of shaping things around what everybody has done and will do, and we know they'll do a good job. And one of the songs was Fugue for Tin Horns, which we have done before in another production. And one of the guys in it had done it before in one of our shows. So it's just a matter of putting a couple more voices in there and making it happen. They did a great job. It was just
That is great. That is great. You know, and it's something that will be shown here on Village Television. Can you give me more details, or do we not have that information yet?
So it's up to David, you know. And speaking of David DeSantis, he and PJ were fabulous.
They work their buns off.
Oh, they never sit down. No wonder they're thin. Never take a break. Never have lunch.
As I understand it, the show is going to be in May, on Sundays in May, and I'm not sure of the time slot. I think it's in the evening, but I'm not sure on that. You'll have to let us know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Well, we'll let you know. But I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, and you know, I'm so glad that you guys were able to get together and do something like this. And you know, what do you guys hold for the future? What are some other upcoming things?
Well, this was my debut singing in public. I've never done that before. So I'm hoping I can sing in public again, Sheila.
Who knows? Who knows? Sky's the limit now.
Nice. And then do you guys have plans for something else soon or not yet?
Yeah, I guess Chris just called me this morning and said she's got the theatre booked for December for a British pantomime. She wants me to do Cinderella.
Oh, my.
If I can do it the British way.
Nice.
You know, where you've got men playing women and women playing men.
Oh.
I won't do it codged up, you know, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
But if we do it the British way, it's fun. It's fun. But you've got to have people who are willing to make fools of themselves.
Oh, well, definitely. You know, do you guys do much comedy?
Oh, there's a lot of comedy in this show we've just done.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Laugh out loud stuff. Not dialogue so much as movement and things happening that you don't expect.
Okay.
You know,
Sheila, we call Sheila the Queen of Tart because she tarts it up and makes it funny. And that's what she does best. So
it's not funny when we start, you're funny when we finish.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks wonderful. I can't wait to see it. And good luck. And thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much.
Lisa.
All right. And we'll be right back after this.